What's going on, guys? It's Dave Haas here, and I just wanted to make this quick little podcast, this quick little video for you guys. And video is based around intention because this has just been like a huge thing for me lately. And coming to the realization around the power of intention. When you have a clear intention, there is nothing that will set you astray from achieving whatever it is that intention is. Once you have a clear-cut end goal, I use this example of a lighthouse. If you don't have a clear intention, you're like a ship trying to navigate the ocean without a lighthouse to guide it. So you need to get clarity around what that lighthouse is. And for me, I've just kind of give you my own personal struggle. You know, I've been an entrepreneur since I was 16 years old, pretty much my whole entire life. I remember when I was a kid, I'll tell you one quick little story. There was this tomato truck that had fallen, like the tire blew and there was tomatoes all over the road. And I went around as this little kid and picked up all the tomatoes and put them in a basket. And then I went around to all my neighbors and sold them. I was probably about like 9 years old when I did that. And that is how entrepreneurship has just been instilled in me. It was just like part of who I was. And as I've gone down this road of spiritual growth and spiritual development, and I've learned more and more about the mindset around money, I've really struggled with what my next move is. And I have all of this amazing information, and I know that I want to help people. You know, that's why I created Rise Up Riches, because I want to help people. But I want to make sure that the vehicle that I use to deliver my message is a good one. And it's not even about making money. It's just about the proper tool to deliver the message. And I'm constantly stuck on these two things. One is I'm a spiritual healer. I know I can help people heal at all levels. I can help people heal from terminal illness if I have to. I can help people heal from emotional trauma. I can help people heal their minds, heal their souls. Part of me wants to just go fully and dive into that and say, this is what I do. The other part of me, though, is this entrepreneur that is just a part of who I am. And I can see where people struggle in business. And mainly the main struggle in business that I see is that people are focused on the money. I was focused on the money for freaking 33 years of my life. And it wasn't until I got focused on the value that I could deliver to my customers that everything changed for me. And it wasn't until I let go of my desire for money, which is crazy. It's hard to do because it's scary. Once I let go of my desire for money, all of the money that I ever wanted began to flow into my life. And now money's not an issue for me. I've discovered the formula to produce gold. So once you know the formula to produce gold, there's no need to produce any gold. So that's why I've shifted my focus to fully helping people. But because I'm unclear on my intention, on how I'm going to deliver everything that I've learned and everything that's made my life amazing to the world, I've been wavering. I don't have that clear intention. I don't have that lighthouse. And this is something that we all struggle with. And that's why I thought it would be a great little video and a great little podcast to share with you, because just because I'm here and Rise Up Rich, I have said multiple times, in the grand scheme of things, I know nothing. And it's only with that humility that you can grow. So I'm here with you showing you that I am struggling too. Yeah, I've made it in all sense of the world's eyes. You know, I have a successful business that I manage 5 hours a week, not even. I have passive income, if you want to call it that. I live in a nice house. I have money in the bank. Got a kid on the way. I have all these good things happening in my life, but I'm still having a struggle, an inner struggle. So it happens to all of us. But there's reasons why we don't get clear on our intentions. And some of them are simple. One is self-doubt. We just don't believe that we can do it. The other one is lack of confidence. We don't have the confidence to execute on our ideas, because if we did, there would be nothing that could stop us from executing on that idea. A big thing of what I do with my coaching clients is just give them the confidence to go out and chase whatever it is they want to chase, to get their intention clear. Remove all the BS, all the naysayers, all the judgment from others. Remove all of those things so that they can get clear and they can set the intention and move forward. Once your intention is clear, there's nothing that will stop you. I'll give you a few examples of this. I wanted to become a sailor. I made a quick little Instagram video about it, but I want to go into more detail. I wanted to learn how to become a sailor. So I set a clear intention, and I didn't do this. It wasn't like a conscious thing. I just knew that I wanted to become a sailor. And once that was set in my mind, there was nothing that was going to stop me. People would be like, oh, sailing is too expensive, or sailing takes a lifetime to learn. I talked to multiple people, and they were telling me what kind of boats to buy. And I wanted to buy a bigger boat that had like a cabin below so my wife and I could go away on trips. And people were like, you can't get that big of a boat yet because you don't know how to sail. But because my intention was clear, I just didn't listen to any of that BS. I went out and bought a 27-foot boat. I had no freaking clue how to sail it. My wife and I had to bring it from Kingsville to Windsor. And the guy told me it was going to take about 6 hours. It took us 10.5 hours. And we were like out in the lake all day long. We had no food or water. We were sunburnt. It's a hilarious story. But it's just so funny. And for those sailors out there that are listening to this podcast, the real hilarious thing is that, and this I always tell this story, that I was so clueless on how to sail that I thought when you had to tack, you had to roll the sail in on the furler and unroll it on the other side. Like, that's how clueless I was about sailing. But because my intention was clear, I persevered, and I continued to move forward. I continued to learn. And now, 5 years later, there's very few situations where I get into that I'm feeling I'm not confident in. I raced my boat. I won the Southport Sailing Club championship last year. That's how far I've come. And it was because my intention was clear. Another clear intention I had was when I opened up the treehouse. I knew, I was confident, I had a clear intention that I can make this business successful. I bought into it. It was there for about a year when I bought into it. They were doing about $450,000 in sales per year. And within 3 years of me being there, I was able to double those sales. And we were doing just over $1 million in sales in 3 years. Now, there's a whole nother story there. I'm not going to get into it based around this podcast on intention, because I want to make this one a quick one. But because I was clear and because I had a clear intention, I was able to execute. There was nothing that anyone could tell me that was going to stop me from making the trio successful. There was nothing anyone was going to tell me that was going to stop me from becoming a sailor. Why? Because I was clear. Now, as I move forward in my life, and I have this whole new path that I'm going down where I want to give back and I want to help others. And because I'm unclear and I'm struggling with these two messages that I have, these two ways that I have decided to serve the world, there's hesitation, there's self-doubt, there's lack of confidence, there's listening to other people's opinions. And all of this is because I'm unclear. So my focus over the course of the last few weeks here is just to get crystal clear, figure out what my lighthouse is so that my ship is going to be sailing in the right direction. And without that clear intention, we're all just in the ocean navigating without any light to guide us. So that is how powerful an intention is. And I just wanted to bring that to you really quickly and elaborate on how powerful it is and what the difference is between an intention and an idea or a thought. When you clearly intend on doing something, there is nothing that can stop you. So thanks for taking the time to watch the video, listen to the podcast. I hope that was helpful. And I will keep you updated on my progress on how I make this decision and how I get clear with my intention so I can continue to deliver to you the most amazing value possible. Talk to you soon.